Welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights 2 Storm of Zehir. This is Big Los, and once again we're having a little bit of lag when we start these videos, but after about a minute or two I'm sure it'll clear up, so just bear with me. Now, we have just left the temple with the yuan-ti. We went and grabbed the shattered spear relic that they were holding inside of there, and we're going to give it back to the shattered spear tribe of Batiri. In that way, we can get a gem that we're supposed to give to Vadin'ya, and that way we will get XP and probably some money out of it. Now, I did a test run of this earlier, and I found out that you don't have the option to attack these guys after you accept the mission to go get their shattered spear, and I don't know why. But let's talk to the matriarch right here.
Do you have our holy relic?
Yes, here you go. Can it be? Yes. None will dare to challenge me now. Kuamog shall be chieftress matriarch for always. Here, have your stone. You gave me a far greater gift and the shattered spear people. So we got 1600 XP, we got the flawless gem for Vadin'ya. And there's a couple treasures here that I didn't loot before, but since we don't have the option of attacking them now, I guess we'll just loot them. So we had a locked chest here where we get a bunch of treasures and a bunch of scrolls. This amulet of natural armor +1, we'll give that to Neridiel. And we'll give these arcane scrolls to her. We also got a scroll of raised dead. We'll give that to Luaire. And we also got a Cure Serious Wounds potion out of it. So we'll replace the Sailor's Shelter with that Amulet of Natural Armor +1. I believe she'll do better with an extra point of AC rather than saves against fear. Now let's try to scribe some of these scrolls. So we got Protection from Arrows, Displacement, and Melf's Acid Arrow, but the latter two that I just mentioned, she already had those in her spellbook, so we'll just hold on to them.
Yes.
Those will be extra castings, just in case she wants to cast those. And there's one more thing that we can get over here. There's a weapon rack. So let's go over here, and it'll be two unidentified things. A Batiri club and a light shield +1.
Everyone follow me and try to keep up.
So we're gonna switch to Luaire because he moves faster, and then we will exit this cave. And then, since we are done with this mission, I suppose we'll go back to Samargol first, and we'll give the ruined fragment that we got in the temple back to Volo. I don't think I'll waste time getting whatever Vadin'ya had for me for that gem just this minute. I'll probably do it later. So let's just head this way, and yeah, there's one of many. Uh-oh, there's some wyverns. Oh, and we failed a hide check, and if we switch to Valentino, I don't think it's gonna help. No, let's turn around and run away. No, these things move very, very quickly because they got wings. So even if we evade them and we put on Valentino, it still won't let us hide. So we got no choice now. We gotta fight these stupid things. It's alright. I guess we'll cast some spells. Before the beginning of this episode, I did rest, so we have all our spells again. I don't think we need to cast any buffs, really.
Yes.
Maybe we'll do some entangling.
Yes.
Maybe we'll throw a fireball. I don't think I want to use the wand, though. Let's use the prepared fireball. Actually, maybe I can get rid of that prepared fireball now that we have a wand with 50 charges of it. So we're going to cast Contagion. Maybe they'll make a save. Maybe they won't. We'll buff up the dinosaur a little bit, and then we'll switch to long-range weapons.
Get rid of some, and a new crop of enemies seems to sprout up.
Yeah, let's switch everybody. And Luaire, I guess, will cast shock weapon secondarily. Well, don't run up too far. Well, it looks like they all saved, so... Man, they would have had to roll a 1 just to fail that. Looks like they had a high fortitude save.
Danger is upon us.
Alright, so we'll have the dinosaur attack, and then we'll have everybody who's not doing anything start attacking, and... Luaire, why don't you get out of there? Oh, you got some wyvern following you. Yeah, just move out of the way. Yeah, everybody's shooting something. I guess we might as well just switch back to melee weapons. I mean, we're close enough, plus we gotta help out Luaire. He's getting chased. Oh, he got poisoned. Looks like his constitution went down. Alright, well, 2 of them are dead, so let's move on out of here, and then we can attack. Alright, well, now he's being distracted, and he's dead. Good job, Valentino. You did 21 points of damage in that one attack. So we got another wyvern stinger. Some more loot.
Ready.
Maybe we should sell some of all these.
Yes.
Or maybe we'll sell everything that we have. All the bounties that we've been collecting so far. I don't see a reason to keep them. I don't think we need any bounties for any missions coming up.
Everyone follow me and try to keep up.
I don't think we need them to grind up into anything. We don't have anybody with craft magic arms and armor or craft wondrous items or anything. So we got about 400 XP for that battle. I think it said 396. I know it went very fast, but you know, if you pause the video in the right spot, you'll be able to see it. Alright, so the poison wore off of Luaire. So let's go this way and see if we can find a quick route to the plains area. Okay, looks like we're out of the trees. Maybe not so much, but as soon as we are, we'll start to move a little bit faster. Once the music changes, then we'll be completely clear of these things. Well, I guess we'll follow this river all the way back to town. Is it a river or an estuary at this point? I know maybe past that bend it's a river, but right here it's where it meets the sea. Alright, so we're gonna go into the bazaar and then we'll talk to Volo. We'll give him the ruined fragment, maybe tell him about the area that we've explored, the Shattered Spear tribe. So why don't you move on forward? Oh yeah, Umoja, what level are you? You're like level 7, aren't you? Yeah, you're real close to leveling up too. So maybe if we get some XP,
Yes.
we'll switch you out with, I'm guessing, Imshala, because we need to keep everybody
Hello
kind of
again,
at the same level.
What can I do for you?
I found an interesting area.
Most excellent. Tell me all about it, and I shall take notes.
The largest tribe of Batiri, the Shattered Spear, live in a massive cave complex. I braved the Samargol and entered those caves.
Remarkable. The Batiri are savage creatures, yes. I know that firsthand. But they possess a matriarchal culture that is nothing short of fascinating. I hear the Shattered Spear have dealt with humans before. Perhaps they will tolerate tourists if they behave themselves. Was there any other location you wish to share?
Never mind, nothing right now.
No? Oh, that's a shame. Maybe later on, then. What else can I help you with?
Do you have any work?
Master Aussie has told me that one of the reasons the populace is so scared of snake men is that once a group of yuan-ti infiltrators was unmasked in their midst, and panic was widespread. However, they've been nearly exterminated since, which makes me wonder. Few beings have seen the temples of the snake folk and lived. But since few remain here, I imagine there's got to be an empty one somewhere. A single artifact from such a place, even just a little bit of stone, would be thrilling to possess.
Well, you're in luck. We picked up this fragment earlier. It should do.
Ah, what a marvel. Ancient, yet so well crafted. The work in this is impressive, that is for certain.
Diplomacy. Be careful with that. Wrong person sees it, you could be in danger.
Good point, friend. I'll hide this away and offer you my thanks again at its acquisition. I'll not forget how risky it must have been to acquire such. Hopefully this will compensate somewhat. 'Twas a gift from the symbol herself, the Witch Queen of Aglarond. Use it well.
I guess we'll do lore. Was this before or after she turned you into a bird and made you fly right into a wall?
Well, you see, bit of a falling out. Felt a little bad about it, perhaps. But that should be useful, and that's that. What else can I help you with?
Nothing. Alright, well, let's see what we got. We got some type of stone. The symbol's slice smile. Although it appears little more than a rock with thin spiral carvings etched on its surface, Volo swears this trinket came from the Witch Queen of Aglarond herself. After releasing his first guide to all things magical, more than a few magic users felt angry at Volo for attempting to lay bare their secrets and punish him accordingly. Supposedly, after smacking the hapless adventurer around with her magic, the graceful symbol smiled sly and gave him this stone, saying softly that his survival might depend on its powers, and that if he were foolish enough to awaken the ire of Toral's wizards again, no amount of trinkets would save his hide. But more importantly, it gives a
Hello again, traveler.
damage reduction
What can
1.
I do for you?
Have any work?
I have heard the lands of Samarak are full of great lizard-like beasts called dinosaurs. Similar to dragons, but not as intelligent, but still dangerous. I cannot help but wonder what a creature like that must taste like. If you were to acquire me some meat from one of those dinosaurs, I would be most grateful. It would be a helpful thing for a traveler to know if such beasts were succulent fare, wouldn't you say?
Well, I'm guessing they would taste like chicken. So we got enough XP for Umoja to level up now. So we'll just recommend everything. It recommends wisdom, we'll recommend his skills. Con, listen, spot, and survival were the ones that he got. Let's resummon his dinosaur. Actually, we didn't really need to do that, did we? Because we're going to go in here and we're going to trade him out because now he's a higher level than Imshula. I think Captain Lastry's level 8. So she'll be next. Alright, where's this book at? Should be around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Alright, so let's dismiss Umoja and we'll add Inshallah. She's level 7, and it also says that Umoja's level 7, and that's because of a bug when you come into the town. Whatever level you were when you came in, that's what it says you are, even if you've leveled up since. See, she's still level 7. You're gonna need your dinosaur, and rangers barely get any spells at all. But they make up for it with their martial prowess. Well, since we're here, we might as well... Yeah, why don't we give some of these bolts to you? We might as well stay at the inn, you know, recover whatever spells we used, whatever hit points we've lost. Imshula seems to not have 12 hit points for some reason. Interesting. Yeah, and we got a whole bunch of these bounty items. Maybe we'll sell them later. I guess we'll have to sell them to Inshula's sister.
I am ready.
Unless someone else could give us a better price for it. Okay, so I'm guessing this won't improve her AC. No, it won't. Well, whatever.
Yes?
We should equip those bolts of fire pretty soon anyway.
How may this one be of service?
We want to rent a room. So here's 50 gold. And we're all set. Now let's go. Now our next mission, I'm guessing, will just be the main quest right now, which is to go to that chokemist cave over in... What is it? It's by that tower.
What do you want
in western
now?
Samargol. So we'll have Luaire lead us to the exit. He moves the fastest, and then we'll switch to Inshallah. And because of her survival skill, she'll get us from point A to point B rather quickly. Now, I do want to take the scenic route through the jungle, because I'm looking for this Megaraptor that we're supposed to fight for Volo to get some dinosaur steak for him. Well, there's those bugs again. When you click on something and then you click somewhere else, it shifts you back to where you originally started. Oh, they're still fighting those spiders over there? Now, we could go due west to our destination, but like I said, we're going to take the scenic route and see if we can't find this thing. Well, it doesn't look like it's around here anywhere. No, we got some boars over there. Oh, Dionychus eye. Dionychi, however you want to say the plural of that. We want to avoid those things too. Fire newts, okay, looks like we're going the wrong way. Let's just circle back, and we got some more boars over there. So there's the tower. So due south of the tower is the chokemist cave. And if you see there's a giant there, we'll have the option to fight him later, but right now, let's just focus on this. So, strange spores carried aloft by a soft wind originating from within the cave occasionally billow forth from the cave mouth. So if we do a survival and examine the spores, when inhaled in sufficient quantity, can cause the victim to become delirious and irrational. Walking near patches of these plants should be avoided. Oh, looks like, you know, just the place for us to enter into, so let's go right in. Now that we're in here, we might as well put on all the buffs. So let's put Stone Skin on our 4 main party members. Since we don't have Emoja, that means the 5th party member won't have Stone Skin on. We'll also do Mass Aid and Shield of Faith on the last 2. Guess we'll put Magic Fang on the dinosaur. Give him a little bit of extra attack. We'll do improved mage armor and shield on Rediel.
Listening.
And then we'll do Shield of Faith on the first 3 party members. While we're waiting for that to get cast, we'll cast Shield on Valentino with his Brooch of Shielding. And unfortunately, we don't have the aid of Flame Weapon because we need a Moja for that. So let's go into search mode and stealth just in case. Okay, looks like the guy over there is neutral. So we might as well just go up and talk to him. The yuan-ti who stands before you now is a far cry from the man you met at the beach. In the absence of his nervous refinement, there is a cold, calculating hostility marred only by his apparent satisfaction facing you down. His features reveal scales where his skin had been, and his eyes now bear dangerous serpentine slits.
Finally, you arrive. Took you long enough to get here.
Well, I guess we could bluff. Or intimidate. Let's do bluff. I've just come here to talk. We're willing to parley. How sweet! I, however, am not. You've become a big enough inconvenience to the plans of my lord that it's best you were taken care of. You should take it as a compliment. Now many receive such direct regard. Alright, let's move everybody up and surround this guy since we can, now that we have this option. And we'll take advantage of this. So while we're still in dialogue, we'll surround this guy completely. And then I guess we'll use her intimidate. We'll say, I've had enough of your talk. And that'll instigate a battle. Okay, you come over here, and you go over here. I've had enough of your talk. Whatever or whoever you are, we'll end you.
Ha!
What are you doing back here?
Onwards we go. No quarter given in the wild.
Well, I guess we'll tell the dinosaur to attack, and... Oh yeah, you still got a crossbow on, don't you? Alright, well, let's switch to melee weapon for you. Oh, we've already killed him. And he had, looks like 3 spiders with him. They appeared just as soon as the battle starts. I guess they dropped from the ceiling. And it didn't take very long to kill them. Looks like we didn't lose any hit points. And we got 1 giant spider venom sac out of it. He's got an amulet of natural armor +1. We can give that to Imshula. I don't think she has anything. We get the Saboteur stiletto. It's a dagger, does acid 1d4, and it's +1. We get some Dragon Bile poison. Well, we can use poison now if we so wished. So we'll grab everything. We'll give that to Insula, and she'll equip it, and her AC will go up by 1 point. Alright, and there's nothing else in this cave. There's no other treasures, so I guess we might as well just leave and go back to Samargol. Reflex save versus poison. Are we constantly making saves in there against poison? I guess so. It is the chokemist cave. Kind of hard to tell if no one is being affected by it. What we got here? Zombies? Okay, well, I want Valentino to lead us until we're out of this area with all these monsters. I don't want them causing any random encounters. That way we can just get back to town and continue on with the story. I think we're far enough away we could switch back to Insula, but first, before we go back, let's look for that Megaraptor. So we're gonna head up into this makeshift road. It goes deep into the forest. And we'll see if we can't find this Megaraptor. Guess we'll skirt by those ruins. See, Insula seems to have a better hide and move silently skill check than Umoja. So we're better able to hide against these overland monsters. Oh, there it is. Megaraptor. Okay. This lean, long-legged, bipedal creature has wicked-looking claws on its feet and a brightly colored hide and reminds you of a tropical bird. Stands about twice as tall as a human, and its outstretched tail makes it at least twice as long as it is tall. Alright. So we'll attack it. It's very old and looks like it can't see very well, according to that description over there. Basically relying on its other senses. So it is infirm, so does that mean we shouldn't really feel bad about killing it just to get its meat? Well, I guess. No, I don't want you guys to run. I want you all to switch to long-range weapons.
On your eyes.
We'll let the other dinosaur go into combat with it, keep it off our backs. You know, dinosaur on dinosaur violence. Be very entertaining. Something that you really haven't seen since, I guess, Jurassic Park or claymation movies. Like that footage in War Games. Do you have anything good to cast? Well, you do have that Hammer of the Gods. Well, it does have a chance of dazing. Yeah, I guess we'll use that one. And you're casting shock weapon? Okay. Alright, so looks like we're almost there in killing this thing. Fortunately, it did about 25 points of damage to our animal companion dinosaur. And we automatically get a dinosaur steak from it. It doesn't drop on the ground.
Now.
Alright, so that completes that quest. We'll return that to Volo when we go back, and then we'll talk to Sasani. Alright, so let's go back to the map. And it said we got another, I would say, about 300 and something XP for that battle. Like 320. So even though it wasn't very difficult, it did net us quite a few experience points. So just keep in mind it's by the waterfall cave.
I shall.
Oh, we got some more of these stupid boars. All of a sudden, now that we don't need their teeth anymore, now they're popping up everywhere. Alright, we shouldn't have any trouble getting back. We also have to go to Vadin'ya and give her that gem. She might even have another side quest for us, but first we'll go talk to Sasani. Because we've been putting this off for a little bit too long, so let's go to the Open Palm Bazaar. And we'll enter the bazaar proper. So, just waiting for this to load. Here we go.
Yes?
Alright, I guess we'll just have Valentino lead us. Where's that steak at? Where'd it go? What's this? Oh, there it is. To call this a steak is perhaps too flattering. It's a large slab of bloody meat. While you don't find it particularly appetizing, who knows? Perhaps it's very tasty when cooked. We'll find out.
Hello again, travelers. What can I do for you?
Well, I did find an interesting area.
Most excellent. Tell me all about it, and I shall take notes.
I tracked down the Saboteur to a deadly cave in the mountains west of Samargol. Within the cave were many chokemist plants, whose spores can confuse and kill any who breathe them.
Dangerous, but with proper warning, potentially a great draw to the curious. A tale of evil brought to its end, tracked to a corner and defeated in combat. That always draws a crowd.
And we got the Wayfarer feat, gives us +1 to search, spot, and listen. And Inshallah also gets it. That's good.
Excellent. You've explored an impressive number of locations on this great world of touring. You're on your way to becoming a true adventurer. Was there any other location you wish to share?
No, never mind.
No? Oh, that's a shame. Maybe later on, then. What else can I help you with? Hello again,
We have a dinosaur steak.
What can I do for you?
I have a dinosaur steak for you.
Splendid. Ah, what a unique feast awaits me. Would you like some, perhaps, traveler?
Looks like you don't want it. What does Inshallah say? Oh, a lot. I might. Were there the necessary preparations around? As it stands, I cannot have it without a sweet pepper blend, some seared taro root, a splash of cinnamon brandy, and we're interrupted.
Mr. Bless me, you're picky for someone living off the land. Merchant family of Tashluta, if I'm not mistaken. But no matter. I've got an excellent new experience from my book. And you've got a reward. What else can I help you with?
Do you have any more work?
Mistress Gao. Seems I must amend that statement. I have much research material to deal with already, I fear. You've been a tremendous help to me in creating this book, friend. Perhaps another time I shall have more requests,
Okay, farewell. Alright, so let's talk to Sasani and let her know what happened.
I presume you have been tracking the Saboteur. Have you met with much luck?
Well, I guess we could intimidate, but nah. We were right, it was Luaire, but there's more. He was a yuan-ti.
What? How can that... How do you know?
Well, he spoke of it in a shifted form when he died. I could sense the truth in his words. Let's face her. There we go. We got 1,000 XP for that.
Gods and demons, if anyone followed you, if anyone should discover this, or suspect we have any connection, hells, we are all of us in grave danger. Even in death, the Saboteur can strike.
My lady, beware. A guard approaches.
Yes, thank you, Master Volo. Captain Dajos, we meet again. What brings you to this mercantile house today?
An order from the council. It seems you've had rather troubling luck with your employees of late. I hear reports that one of them sabotaged your ship and might have had dealings with the yuan-ti.
That employee was summarily dismissed shortly after the shipwreck. I filed the paperwork with the Mercantile Affairs Committee. And if you should insinuate that I and my company have anything to do with the snake folk...
Your authority over me is no longer recognized, Sasani. In fact, by order of the council, you are to leave Samargol immediately while this matter is investigated, and care of your merchant company is to be remanded to your highest-ranking inferior. In this case, the resident Osi Chaluka.
No, Lady Sasani,
Osi, be at ease. I should be glad to have you run the company in my temporary absence.
Very well. The council expects to see you gone by sunset tomorrow, Sasani, or you'll be considered guilty and be put to the sword. Good day.
Fine. Then I shall not wait for the Northern Hub's reply to my missive. We shall use the portal of the gnomes. It is time I examined our operations at Crossroad Keep personally.
Sasani, you must reconsider. Could we not relocate to Rasatan for the time being instead? The council can be reasoned with. If we leave the country, they could interpret that as guilt, and we shall be as good as dead.
I understand, Zehir, but there is no chance that the council will even listen to us. They already dislike how much trade we control in this city to begin with. Osi is more than capable of managing this place on his own.
I thank you, my lady. I shall do my best to keep things running with the utmost smoothness and efficiency.
Nasirin, Volo, and myself shall depart for the portal at once, under the guise of a routine trade meeting in Taruan. You, on the other hand, should use more caution on your approach. We shall meet you in Crossroad Keep when you arrive.
Take care in the north, my friends. The Sword Coast has become a base and lawless place in the wake of the Shadow. I would not return, but that the Lady Sasani has requested it of me, and I am powerless to resist the demands of a beautiful woman.
Alright, so they're leaving, and they just disappear like Captain Kirk.
Me.
Why don't we talk to Osi?
To show.
Greetings again, friends. What may I do for you?
You act as if Sasani wasn't just exiled from Samargol. Shh! They are watching! You must act as if nothing is wrong. And I would advise you, friends, to leave Samargol as soon as you can. Well, I guess we could try to turn in some trade bars, but... nah, I guess we'll keep them for right now, so farewell. So it looks like we get to return to Crossroad Keep in the next episode. This is Big Los signing off. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time, and tenga un buen dia.